Why am I coughing? You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat. That's not all that's going to be stinging after this. Oh! As if you nearly drowned. Water pumps. Sorry. This is an 18-up stream today. Water pumps your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. Amazing. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Oh, let's puke. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Oh, ocean sun. Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Meg. May I continue? Please go on. Okay, then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh! Cute. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. Why is it so snotty? All you can do is vomit. What? A stream of dark bile bugs, worms, and other ick. Can we date the ocean? Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. Just the way I like it. What will you do? Oh, we can dig up the face or run. I'm not going to close my eyes. That's a bitch move. I feel like I'm not going to dig up the face. I feel like I'm going to run. I don't like vomiting. I agree. You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run, but the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you, your footsteps erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. The ocean's coming on to us again. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Oh, the ocean's very experienced. Running away in fear, not a bitch move. Well, that was sure weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Please be a trapper, daddy. Oh, it's a volleyball. And it's bloody. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh, it's the Huntress. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. She's so hot. She's so buff. Oh my gosh. Everyone's hot. I love her little outfit. Trap me, daddy. Oh, he blinks. Look at all of them, and look at these titties. Maybe I want to go Huntress. No, I will stay loyal to Trapper. Oh my god, Spirit's bottoms are falling off. I love it. Okay, 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. It's supposed to be sexy ass, like with a dash there, but I like the idea of it being sexy ass monsters. What do you do? Well, obviously I'm gonna toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. She loves us! We're already in love! Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. Come on, I'm trying to romance the trapper. Stop making me want the Huntress. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. While the spirit already doesn't like us. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone's gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Meg. You were made for this. Oh, I like that the ocean's like the secret fifth person we can romance. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. I am, yes, sir. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Fair. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. All right, deep much? Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Why is the Huntress the one who's already, like, trying to fuck us? I feel like she is already, like, hi. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Oh my god. Dominate me, trap daddy. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Look at his abs. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Honestly, if he says good girl, it's all over, guys. He's already talking down to me. I feel I have something to prove. It's too much. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Please, snap me in half. You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh, she's got her axe. I have all these weapons, by the way. If somebody comes at me with one of these weapons, I literally have everyone's weapon behind me. I have all 4 of these. I actually do. I have the Huntress's big one and her little one. I have the Trapper's and I have his trap. I have the Wraiths on the floor and I have spirits up there. So I am ready. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Meg, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There will be plenty of time for that soon enough. But right now, this group has some questions for you. Be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it'll be very important later. Oh my god, yes. This is where I thrive. I love timed quizzes. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? I'd say I'm average. I'm pretty average, I think. You have to pretend to be humble. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. How dare you? I think you're quite cute myself. Oh my god, Huntress, yes! Yes! Like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Let me tell you now before they give me the options. It's teleportation. Invisibility, flight, super strength. Ugh, invisibility, I guess. They didn't give me teleportation. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? History. Nice. It's important to know that what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? Cat. What the fuck was the third one? Where am I gonna be while invisible? Invisibility is kind of like teleportation, but yeah, definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm a typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cats, and more specifically black cats? Well, I do, but you could all go to hell anyway. So true. What's your favorite color? Ooh, my real favorite color is gold. I wonder what it's gonna give me here. Blue, blood red, 3D old corpse, blood red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. I love it. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. I will just say that it gave me astronaut and nightclub promoter as my other two. I fucking hate people, so being a nightclub promoter would be the absolute worst. And I hate flying, and that's what you do as an astronaut. So it was the only option I could pick was not working at all. How do you say that? Mustelid? It's stuff like otters, badgers, and ferrets. Oh, mustelid? Tell me if I'm saying that wrong. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. It's fair. Best flavor of ice cream? Okay, don't come for me. The best flavor of ice cream is vanilla. So lame! Mint chocolate chip is in there for sure, in the mix. But vanilla is like my favorite. I always go for fucking vanilla. It's delicious! Ah, vanilla! My favorite flavor is pain. Vanilla with sprinkles on it is like, that's it. We've done it. We've perfected it. No need to do anything else. Look, he's showing feet for free. Same. Mine's vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever. Wait, I agree. Who's saying this? Oh, the narrator. I agree, narrator. I already said that. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Oh, the ocean's back. We're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Look how nice his teeth are. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Like the himbo vibes. I'm here for it. I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. I'm like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. What's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Oh, you're so cute. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Totally fair. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. I'm loving the spirit! It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. These, like, Dead by Daylight Easter eggs are so cute. No, oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there it is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Look at these thighs. Can we, like, celebrate these thighs? That's not nice. Totally fair. Love the peacemaker vibes. He's not nice. You love it. I do. Only sometimes? Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely Stop speaking entirely actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, we'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. Oh my god, I'm so excited. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with Meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I always forget he comes from like a hella rich family. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. Fair. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Well, I want to impress the trapper, so I'm gonna say the yacht. Look how nice all this is. I'm going for Trap Daddy for now, but I think when I come back, I might romance the spirit. How about the yacht? Perfect. You obviously have a modicum of taste and good judgment. At least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw. That's all I need. And how fast your lifeless body sinks. Okay, I could have done without that part, but the middle part, yes, please. Should be a pretty chill day regardless. Oh, Claudette's here! Oh my god! The survivors are here! I did not know any of the survivors were in this. Ah! Hold on, just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. Look how cute they look! Oh my god. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. Oh, I wish Meg was in it. The place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Look at his tiny shorts. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that's starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this island. Oh, Dwight! Yes, pardon me, please follow us. Aww. This is so cute. I am so, like, excited that they're in it, and also I'm so sad Meg's not in it. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Death is not an escape. Everybody knows that. Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true. He has. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity! On this island, your decisions matter, mostly, when I agree with them, not like the other island. So, what'll it be? Yacht. I already said bitch. Trapper is very pleased with your choice. Not just because he owns this boat either. Clearly, you understand the importance of appreciating the finer things in life. I do, thank you. Unfortunately, though, this means these uncouth heathens are now on my beautiful boat. I'll make sure to help wash it as soon as they leave. All right, stuck up bitch. Not exactly a genial host, but what he said isn't even the worst thing about his comments. It's that he made them in front of everyone else, loudly. They're used to it at this point, though, so it's time to get to the good stuff, eating. As the guest of honor, you can choose the appetizer. Here's a menu. What do you want served? I love veggie hummus as like a starter, but he likes the finer things. I'll take, well, I don't know how to say it, but whatever this is, I think it's French. You point at the most foreign sounding thing on the menu. I don't know what it is, but I'm here, so why not try something new? In fact, we'll take 2. Honestly, I have no idea what I just ordered. I'm excited for it to be wrong. It was horrible. I'm just trying to vibe and roll with the punches. I get it. I don't exactly like it, but I do dig it. Do the unexpected thing. Don't play their game. Oh, you dig it, do you? Well, I hope you really vibe with no substitutions, because that's what Meg just pointed at. No! At least you knew it was in French. Don't worry, though. I prepared for this possibility. Dwayne, Chloris, bring out the pigs in blanket. Ooh, I love pigs in blanket for these simpletons. He definitely knows their real names are Dwight and Claudette. The survivors arrive with trays of food as everyone stands around and makes conversation. Enjoy, please, for our sake. They catch Trapper glaring at them for daring to speak directly to you, but Dwight pushes on anyway. Can we get you anything else? Oh, I want to thank them because I'm nice, but the Trapper doesn't like that. And I'm trying to get fucking trapped, so... Get out of here! What you can do is get lost, now! Trapper snickers at your casual abuse of the lowly survivors. I guess when you got a bunch of giant metal hooks shoved through your skin, you form a special kind of relationship with pain. Dwight wipes away a tear. You know what? Good. I don't like Dwight. You should have known better than to talk to the likes of you. Now that the help is gone, the killers, you know, killers is a bit harsh. They haven't killed anyone today, anyhow. Should we call them suitors or something? I don't know. That lacks a bit of punch. I'm sticking with killers. The killers have begun to hover around you. They each seem to be waiting for a moment alone with you. Except Wraith. He seems to be studying the corner of the room, deftly avoiding any engagement with you at all costs. Who will you allow to steal you away for a quick second? Trapper! You make eye contact with Trapper, and he immediately pushes the others aside. You already show promise as a prospective mate. Oh, thank you! Therefore, I'd actually like to get to know you better. So I'll let you in on a secret. When the time comes, I have a private little getaway here on this island. No one else knows about it. It's to die for. I mean, for. It's to die in. I mean, for. It's to die for. I'll do either. It's a hidden spot where I enjoy all of life's many bounties. I want to show it to you. Not because you're worthy of it just yet, though. Mainly because it will piss everyone else off if you choose me. I always like to remind them who's really in charge around here. Oh my gosh. Use me in your petty revenge. I love it. Oh yeah, and also that part about getting to know you better, that's important too. I guess. Everyone put down your appetizers. I'm bored. And on my yacht, that's unacceptable. Declan. Let me call Dwight different D names. Yes, sir. Prepare a libation. Libation? Libation. Something that will impress our guest. By the looks of them, shouldn't take much. Carla, make sure we've got both boozy and non-alcoholic versions available. Nobody has to drink if they don't want to. I'm a killer, not an asshole. We love it. We love someone with options and with understanding. Declan, Carla, I thought their names were Dwight and Claudette. Who the hell are Dwight and Claudette? Hey, Daryl and Christina. You know those two? Maybe they work on that other island. You, Meg, ready your mouth hole. It's ready. It's so ready. Wow, this guy really knows how to sell a drink. While undoubtedly crass, he does have a point. A minigame is incoming, and the success or failure of your quest may very well depend on the readiness of your mouth hole. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. On the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? I'm ready. Oh my god, skill checks. Away we go. The party never stops. Shots, shots, shots. Not bad. Wait, that's not really good. Not bad. Perfect. Not bad. I'm still within, I don't care. This whole amnesiac thing is already a lot to take in without also pouring a bunch of drinks on top of it, so it's not unexpected that you didn't perform perfectly. Lucky for you, my desire for perfection is only matched by my enjoyment in watching losers fail publicly. But don't expect luck to get you through this forever. Thanks. Overwhelmed by this afternoon's activity, you feel yourself spinning out of control. Was it the drinks? The pressure to perform? The rocking of the ship? Smartly, you pound a pitcher of water before everyone goes dark around you. And it turns out a quick nap was just what you needed. When you come to, Dwight and Claudette are somehow already back on shore, waving at the boat. I'm pretty sure that means it's time to head back and leave this yacht behind. What a shame, too. Trapper planned to serve live monkey brains as an entree. Oh, how very clue of him. It seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Wait, Trickster's in this game? Should I be writing this down? I'm just gonna do this just in case. I'm Nancy Drewing it. Okay. Oh my god, Trickster's in this game! Okay, maybe I don't want to romance Trapper. I thought they weren't gonna show him! Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, well they don't call him Expected-ster. I'm sorry, not even I get nervous around crowds of killers and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Meg. Real good. Oh my god! And it's like an inflatable bat. That's so cute! Oh my god, I love this game. And we literally can't let Huntress or Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table, even if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Oh, I guess I don't have to seat people. I thought that was going to be like a challenge. Tonight's meal is prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. Oh my god. If the fucking kernel pops up, I will lose my shit. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which, you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So it's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Meg, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? Well, when you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. Oh, showing off some fucking titties. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and I'll send you actual hell if you'd like. Look at her face. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Oh, look how sad he looks. Hey, Megan, this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. I bet this is a skill check. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Oh. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Are you gonna explain that every time? Oh. I missed. Oh, okay. Got it perfect that time. Whew. Oh, barely, but I did it still. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell? I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Oh, Ocean. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Meg. Number 2. There's no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Thanks for letting us know, girl. Live your truth. Between the food and the behavior of this group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is that they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation of why. What do you want to tell them? Courtney Rose, thank you for 2 years. Look at that seagull! Wow, have you ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. It's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Meg. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear, you're beginning to feel a little bit lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. I'm here to get fucking tore up from the floor up by Trap Daddy. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them, because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to flash forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. There's some quality early game storytelling. Oh my god! Trapper's taking care of me. You wake up to find Trapper holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. You had me worried there, passing out like that. I thought maybe you died. That would have been terrible. Nobody dies on this island without me killing them. You hear that? Nobody. Oh my god, thank you. Look at our heart. Thanks, I guess. Don't mention it. I mean that. Don't mention it. Someone might think I care for you. That can't happen. I've got a reputation to uphold. Oh my god. The reluctant love. Trying to deny your feelings. I love it. I'm starting to understand, I think. When you went down, it looked like you hit your head on the edge of the table. If it were me, the table would have been the one to crack open. I'm sure it really hurt you, though. So I figured a little ocean air might help wake you up, and I brought you down by the water. That's really thoughtful of you. What? A magnificently muscular, wealthy, artistically gifted Adonis can't also be thoughtful? Don't answer it because it's obvious. Adonis was a pussy, killed by a boar. Get out of here with that garbage. I do find myself in an unusual position, though. Despite the overwhelming probability that I'll eventually find myself standing over your lifeless corpse, I don't want you dead just yet. So I'm here to talk to you, like a regular human person. And right now I'm worried I might be coming off a bit too forceful. I know my mere presence can be intimidating, but I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me, or how I feel about you. So I'll just put it out there. I might possibly like you. I can't say that about everyone, or really anyone else on this island. There's something different about you. You aren't like the others. Henceforth, I think it's time I shared something with you that I haven't shared with anyone in a long time. Let's go, baby. It's a big part of who I am, and I think you're ready for it. I am ready for it. You watch as Trapper reaches into his singlet and pulls out some sort of rolled up scroll of paper. He keeps it firmly in his hand. It's one of my sketches. Oh my god, he's also an artist? I don't know if you know this, but I love to draw. The arts have always been a passion of mine. Would you like to see it? Yes. Yes, I'd love to. I'm so excited you're ready to share this with me. Trapper does not unroll the paper and show it to you. He simply stares at you and watches your smile soften and fade. And the longer he stares at you, the closer he seems to get. Oh my god, are we about to kiss? What an interesting response. Thanks? I hope. Trapper looks at you, a piercing look even through his mask. He smirks, but it's not clear why. Then he turns and leaves. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in after Campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after whatever comes after the flirting. Go, go, go! Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. And that means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. Are we not going to see more Trapper, or no more Trickster? Like, is he not going to be in the dialogue anymore? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still got to get started on story time. So, Meg, who do you think should go? Oh, damn. That's a name. Please, pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I want to hear Trapper's story. I choose you, Trapper. Whoa, whoa. This entire experience has been carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement. An IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Yes, of course you want to hear my story. It's a good one, and an old one, too. This is an infamous tale about two young friends from my hometown. Best buds who did anything and everything together. Fish, hunt, fight, skip rocks. I almost said ship rocks. Climb the tallest trees. Climb the highest peaks. The more dangerous something was, the more they wanted to do it. But everything changed one day when the slightly older friend asked the other for a favor. My father doesn't want me going out with you anymore. He said we're dangerous together. We take risks we shouldn't, and if I keep hanging out with you, he says one day I'm going to get hurt. Do you think you could come by and tell my dad we'll be careful so we can still be friends? Of course, said the other friend, who was always eager to please his best mate. So the two of them went to see the concerned father, who puffed away at his pipe as he listened to every promise his son's pal made about being more cautious. But when the slightly younger and slightly smaller boy finished, his friend's father responded, stone-faced, "No, sorry, this is best for both of you. I don't want my son hanging out with you anymore, and that's that." The young boy was so crestfallen, he left immediately. Oh, thank you, give him the stick. Thanks for gifting 10 subs. No one would see him cry. He would not give them the satisfaction, especially because if they did, they might tell others in town, and they'd all think him weak. Worse, his own father would never forgive his son for letting others see him that way. But he was too upset to go home right away, or be spotted on the path. So instead he sat outside his friend's house in the little hiding spot they had often sat in during rainstorms, or when they didn't want anyone to see them trading interesting rocks they dug up. It was quiet as he stifled his own tears. That's when he heard it. A sound, an odor wafting alongside the pipe smoke carried on dark winds. Betrayal. Thanks, Dad. I didn't want to hang out with him anymore, but I didn't want to tell him that. He'd be a big baby about it. It's okay, I get it. Don't blame you at all either. He's soft and needy. You need strong friends. Someday you really would have ended up getting hurt because of him. You need friends you can rely on. Trapper looks angry. The muffled tears stopped, and the hiding spot that had been a pit of sadness now overflowed with rage. The boy went home. If anyone passed him on the path, all they saw was determination. That night, he spoke to no one. He ate no dinner. He slept no sleep. The next day, he got up early and sat near the tallest tree in the woods by his former friend's house. It was the one tree no kid in town had ever conquered. Its top remained untouched. He remained there till dark before he finally went home. He did this for 8 days. On the 9th, his old mate finally passed by. "Hey, what are you doing here?" asked the Judas. "Nothing. Out hunting squirrels and sat down to eat this apple," lied the younger boy. "Oh, yeah, sure. I hope you're okay. I can't believe my dad did that. It's so unfair." "Yes, it was truly unthinkable," answered the boy through a smile that carried no warmth. "Yeah, well, okay. We'll see you around." But before the betrayer could leave, his old friend called out to him. "I'm going to climb this tree," he said. "I'm going to make it to the top." "The hell you are! Nobody can do that, and they definitely can't do it by themselves." He had him. "I can, and I will. I understand why you can't, though. Your dad said you're afraid you'll get hurt." "I'm not afraid. He's afraid," replied the friend, now seething with shame and with his own rage. "Oh, forget what my dumb old father said. I'll do it with you. You'll see I'm not afraid." And so the two climbed and climbed, each making it higher than they ever had before. And they continued to climb. But whether they would have reached the top will never be known. Because the turncoat, the boy who had made his father lie for him, fell before he could make it all the way up. Some say it was no accident, that his old chum pushed him. But how could he? He was the weak one after all. Of course, such a weak child could never send his best friend to his death. This was an accident. Tragic for sure, but nothing more. Of course. A month later, though no one could explain how the dead boy's father choked to death on his own pipe. Yeah, definitely good call and staying quiet after that. Silence really is the best at a time like this. Shit. What about you, Meg? What did you think of my tale? Ooh. Now that's a story. Yes, it is. Oh, did I get a medallion? Guess he liked that response. He's handing you a gold coin. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up. See, he's back. And he's blaring his latest song. Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. He shouldn't. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of those cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Trapper approaches you. Finally, those dweebs are gone. Now that I know we're totally alone, we can really talk. But let's get away from this ash and smoke and take a dip in the pool. Whether it's water, sweat, or my enemy's blood, I prefer my muscles glistening and not tried. Oh, the ocean's back. Hold on, sorry. Just want to... Whoop. Sorry, just 1 second. Cha-cha. Okay, cool. Ocean says, a dip in the pool with the trapper? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him. An offer like that? Just don't forget our little talk. Wait, what did the ocean say? Oh yeah, I gotta pick the right path. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Trapper looks surprisingly relaxed. That's definitely weird. Oh, okay, the small bubbles rising up in the water around him might have something to do with that. Thanks, Trapper. Look, Meg, I don't want to reveal anything in front of the others. You never know when a loser is really a maggot. Now, though, I really want to hear what you thought of my story. What was its real purpose? To establish dominance, honesty is important, vengeance is darkness, or there was none. I mean, I want to say to establish dominance because I feel like that's what he would say. He's got like that himbo vibe. But I also really like the answer vengeance is darkness. Like, but is that saying I don't like it? Because I do like it. I feel like to establish dominance is like, it's maybe like the more obvious answer. But I also feel like he doesn't need to tell a story to establish dominance. He's already dominant. Maybe he'll say that. Vengeance is darkness does sound like the spirit. Oh, you can start the scene over if you want to try both. That's cool. To scare everyone and establish dominance? Interesting answer. Trapper stares at you for way too long. It's like he's looking into your soul, but he says nothing. He's still staring. He stares for such a long time it becomes quite romantic. And then, as it keeps going on, it becomes downright horrifying. A chill runs down your spine. Finally, Dwight and Claudette show up and say everyone is reconvening at the fire pit. How dare you interrupt me? I mean us. No, wait, me. I meant me. Trapper throws his cleaver at Dwight and Claudette's feet. Where the hell was he even hiding his cleaver? More importantly, what do you think of his little cleaver toss? Laugh. You see how scared they both look? That was amazing. Serves the servants right. Clever wordplay. You're all right by me. Oh, I got another gold coin? Trapper flips you a gold coin, which he definitely was keeping in his crotch. It's too warm to have been anywhere else. I love that I'm getting coins. You feel your toes tingling and notice the temperature has dropped significantly. It's getting really chilly in the water. Usually it's so warm around you. You mind if I snuggle up your way? Yes, I do mind. No! Let me pay you my 2 gold coins. Before we have to spend too much time watching you sit there all alone trying to figure out exactly what you're doing with your life, we figured we'd let you know that it's time for bed. And you're kind of the last person out enjoying the facilities. So, well, thing is, you see, we can't really get our night started until yours ends. So pack it up, kiddo. Your fireside sleeping arrangements await. Oh, I get to sleep by a fire? You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Trapper's story. Are you being led to your demise by an untrustworthy narrator? Hey, wait a second. I swear to you that you're not. Come on, you gotta trust me at least a little more than you trust Trapper. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you feel comfortable. We're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh, why does it keep telling me about minigames going in 2 parts? I know how they work. Oh, okay, I lied. This is a special minigame. Perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever your pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, and no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or you want me to repeat it? Okay. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it. Oh, I don't know what I want it to be on. We'll have it on 94. That's fine. Let's see what's on the station. Oh, I get to keep switching stations.
All right, let's talk about our community. For us, it means 2 major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you.
That's one of the devs' voices. I know that. I know that voice. Let's see what's on this station. Ooh. Oops. All right. Oops. Yeah, I already put that on. Oops. Okay, pretty much nothing. It's like very low. I guess I'm turning it off. I've done all of them. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You just had to ask for one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Obviously a trapper. Yeah, I was wondering if there's like an achievement or something. I don't know. Trapper, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Trapper tells you a secret for falling asleep when he's feeling restless. A heavy bearskin blanket is all you need. If that doesn't work, I just go for a late night walk and punch the first person I come across. Okay. You're a real charmer, Trapper. I'm not sure I'm brave enough to kill a bear or skilled enough to skin it. You're certainly not either of those things as far as I can tell. Here, Hold on to this. Try not to hurt yourself. Oh, what is this gift? Trapper hands you an entire bear's paw, complete with sharp claws. It's like the most aggro version of a rabbit's foot you've ever seen. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now, you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one's still undeniably odd. Had a good time on the private yacht today, huh? That comforting rocking sensation, that was all me. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Wraith stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing, just stares. You look around to see if there's something going on behind you on either side, but nope, just staring. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with a trapper right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of a alliance? Are you with... Wraith scans the horizon. Them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before, and something seems off on this island since you arrived. Even more off than usual. Maybe we could talk more about that tomorrow. It's just, since you got here, I think we could have a really nice day tomorrow together. Oh my god, thank you. It's just, you have no idea how long I've been here with these stupid monsters. To be honest, I have no idea either. They're just awful, boring and loud and stupid. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, have fun. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. Okay. I do love that Wraith is so like low pressure. Normally I would be all over it, but I'm specifically trying to seduce the trapper, but I feel very encouraged by the Wraith's behavior. He's sweet. Finally alone for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. You're not like other girls. Yeah, totally. Totally those vibes. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. The Huntress says, look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat an all-organic diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer actually makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. There's always time to turn things around. Like that one time I spent day and night searching for food in vain, only to return to my cabin, spent and starving, to find a family of squirrels nesting in my chimney. They were delicious. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and, well, you know, everyone calls me the Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill the Chiron guy. I don't really care. This island's full of people who don't really like me, so what's one more? I don't want to get distracted from my plan anyways. You know, I think I really learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge keeping me company. But now I know it. Aww. Ooh, my achievement is still alive. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. You feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is heading out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off, right? Oh, it's poisoned. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now's the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell is that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up to a review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. 5 out of 5 circles of fun. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I'm the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I was wondering, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing that you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection's overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this in the second morning. Sad, really, even if they do make some great points. Oh, I'm sure they make some great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Meg. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yeah, yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no option. How else could I describe my stay on this island besides really entertaining? Wow, 10 stars, here we come. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all have to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Meg, agree with the terms of this verbal contract. That's cute. Perfect! Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey, Meg, it's still totally cool if we have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... Oh, we're playing as me, Meg. You can make your name anything. I made it Meg. We're not Meg Thomas. She's not in this game, which is very sad because y'all know I love Meg Thomas. Okay, so much for maintaining these beach bods. All bodies are beach bodies. We're all half naked in tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You can take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you've experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. Well, I was. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck? Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope! Now the Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. This island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they're doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa, Huntress pretends to be all independent, but is she secretly kind of miffed you and her aren't getting along? Oh, well, that surely must be it. No one else would be really standing up during breakfast too. Up, and just like that, here comes the spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again, but because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group? Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Meg to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's, when will Race shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing, me? Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing as how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it, yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster branded suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. No, what? Wait, what do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes for ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were... Wait, me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard, I get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Meg. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, you're headed to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today's been exhausting too, but you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But that's no tree at all. It's, hey babe, it's a trickster again. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone is getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some kind of forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Ooh, catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy's gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Of course it's Trapper. I'm glad. You two have gotten pretty closey. You should definitely come with me. Obviously, Remember, I have a beautiful little spot with all the delightful trappings of island life. I also have some actual traps, but play your cards right and I'll warn you about them first. Also, what's great about my hideaway is that no one knows where it is but me. Not Huntress, not Wraith, not even Spirit. If they did, I'd know and they'd be dead. Since you can see they're very much alive, for now, it's still all mine. The kind of place where you can really lock yourself away from life. The kind of place you can really lock yourself away from life in. You know, you don't have much to think about. Why would you? You can have me, a specimen so fine I can block out the sun. Or you can choose one of these peasants. Speaking of, before you can decide if you want to go off the Trapper, the Huntress interjects. I guess you could go with Trapper, but if you want the brawn without the dram, give this little bunny a try instead. This little bunny! I mean me, I'm the bunny, because my mask, and I tried to rhyme brawn with drama, but it was hard. I'm not educated, okay? But what I lack in schooling, I make up for with killer instincts and a truly insane vertical jump. Trust me, you don't know how hot it is to jump super high until you've seen me do it. The view from down there, it'll sure as hell beat looking at some amateur artwork or whatever Trapper has going. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island's really got me tilted. So who will it be? I mean, definitely Trapper, because that's who we're going for, obviously. But I want to romance Huntress so bad. But we've obviously been all in on Trapper. I gotta go with Trapper. Yeah, duh, let's go. Oh, am I about to get got? Oh my god, look at this cave! Anyway, here we are, my beautiful cave. The only truly great place on the entire island. Welcome, please, make yourself at home. But not really, this is my home, and don't you forget it. But please, relax. This is where I come to get away from the screams, to hear other screams. I'm just kidding. This is a peaceful place so long as no one arrives uninvited. And since I invited you here, let me just say, stay away from the water. Far away. Do you understand? Okay. Because it's a literal trap and I'll die? Because it's a literal trap and you'll die. No silence should last this long unless Wraith is around. Hey, seriously, don't go in the water. Even more importantly, though, stay away from that cave entrance and don't ask me why. You got it? Ooh, I kind of want to say don't tell me what to do because I think he would appreciate the sass. But I don't want to be rude. Okay, now that you know what not to do around here, I can finally get to know you. Nope, actually you can't, because at this exact moment, the trickster shows up! Hello there, you sexy thing. Not you, Trapper. I'm talking to this beautiful specimen over here. Why are you here? And I don't just mean in my secret spot. Why are you literally here on this island? Obviously, for the same reasons we all are. I think, maybe. Actually, I have no idea why we're here. I better ask Wraith what's going on. He probably has all the answers. Anyway, I was saying something. Oh yeah, I want to find love, same as you. I don't know, sounds like a legit reason. So what do you say, Meg? You want to find love with me? No! I'm not interested, Trickster, and I demand you leave this cave immediately. Why? I choose Trapper for a reason, and that reason is... Quick, think, you've got some decent options. The muscles, obviously, his mogul status, his can-do attitude, and by can-do, I mean can do several unspeakable acts of horror in a row without losing his breath. All good reasons. It's none of your damn business. Trickster, since you probably never experienced it before, that's what loyalty sounds like. Please, do you have any idea what I've put my agent, lawyer, and personal stylist through? And they've stuck with me. That's loyalty. Find me if you want to know what it's like to work beneath a real boss. Some of these innuendos! Before slipping out the back of the cave as quickly and silently as he arrived. Hey, look at that. Conflict resolution without anyone getting slashed, bashed, or split in half. Your complete devotion and allegiance to this hulking monster really has brought a sense of calm and purpose to your life. Trapper's happy. At least he might be. He's smiling, but it's unclear if it's a happy smile or an angry rage smile. Then again, that's always the case with him. Well, thank goodness that's behind us. Even the smell of Cleaver body spray is not. None of us are proud of that. If you don't mind, I'm feeling a little stressed out, and I hate to be uncomfortable in my own abode. I'll be right back. He's gone. Not sure for how long, though. What do you want to do while you wait? I want to remain perfectly still because I'm worried about traps. You remain perfectly still, standing alone in this dimly lit cave. Some life you've made for yourself. It's amazing, though. You can stand it all without a backbone, you big baby. I'm sorry. All this time with the Trapper has me talking like him. Trapper's back, and he's carrying an enormous jug of what looks like moonshine. Non-0% chance it's chlorine. Wait, Tim mentioned a bottle went missing from the pool shed. Well, do you want something to take the edge off, like a skull jammed onto a spike? Do I want to say hell yeah? Because I feel like I don't want to be boring. But I also don't want to get chlorined. But also he likes me, so why would he chlorine me? Fucking I trust him. You're damn right I do. A proper drink for a stressful day. I was trying to be polite. Not sure how people actually do that. How'd I do? I nail it? Truth is, I didn't think there was any way you'd say yes. I'm actually gonna drink the whole thing myself. But I'm quite charmed by your enthusiasm. Oh, thank you. Trapper begins to chug the mystery drink, but before he can finish it, Dwight and Claudette show up at the mouth of his cave. I love how everyone knows where his cave is, even after he was like, nobody knows. We are so sorry to interrupt. Please don't kill us again. But we've been told to make a very dramatic and urgent announcement. There's simply no time to waste. We can only make it on the beach, though, which is obviously a very natural and normal thing to have happen right now at the exact moment we need you to get back to the group. Their story checks out. You and a frustrated trapper leave his cave. Hey, I didn't die in the cave. Sorry, we had no choice. We had to bring you here. Yeah, someone likes the added drama. Oh, damn, was this a setup? Why is Huntress walking over to you? Dwight and Claudette wisely turn and sprint away before Huntress arrives. What the hell are you doing here? Nice to see you too, comrade. I'm here because I have a proposition for Meg. Listen, I'll be completely truthful with you. I can't offer you any more love than Trapper can, only an equal amount of hate. But I can offer you two things he can't. The first is fun. He's a miserable SOB, even here in paradise. Meanwhile, I'm having a blast. You'd be having way more fun spending your time with me. But more importantly, I want something Trapper doesn't. A family. I want lots of kids, actually. I'm dying to have many children. Many children have also died to be with me now that I think about it. Anyhow, if you want that too, you should leave him and come with me. But you must decide quickly. I don't like being exposed out in the open like this. So what do you say? Do you want to be with me? No, because I'm remaining loyal to Trapper. How dare you? I chose Trapper for a reason. I'd never leave him for anyone. Good answer. So you earned one of these. Is this another coin? I'm rolling in coins. Ooh, a gold coin. Maybe there is actually something about these coins. Are they possibly the only way to pay your way to Trickster's private island? Maybe. Huntress seems less pleased with that answer, though. Very well, then. But I promise I will have my vengeance for this slight. No, she won't. But only because Trapper is likely to kill you before she can. I have to ask, though, do you want kids? God, what do I say? Because Trapper hates his dad. And Huntress said Trapper couldn't give me kids. What do you guys think I should say? So far, 3 say no's, 1 say yes. Make daddy a dilf. I feel like the majority is saying no. His bathing suit is too tight to give you kids is an amazing answer. I have no idea. Okay, so I said, why would anyone want kids? And he said, I have no idea. Maybe for the backup kidneys. Anyway, enough of this foolishness. Let's go back to my cave. Ooh! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, what a relief that's behind us. I would have hated if kids came between us, Meg. Or if you left me for a lunatic in a bunny mask. Guys, we're doing it. You probably would have hated the cleaver that came between the two sides of your body more, though, had that played out differently. We did it. We've dodged a cleaver. But ultimately, I'm glad we went through that together. You showed real loyalty, and no amount of money can buy that. Because you showed you could be trusted, I'm finally ready to show you one of my sketches. And this time, I won't take no for an answer. This one's very important to me. I've never shown it to anyone. Feast your eyes on this. Oh my god, I love it so much. It's fucking precious. I'm gonna get it like tattooed, like right here. Oh my god. That looks like something a kindergartner would make if they had been blindfolded. Probably has like stink lines. Well, what do you think of it? I think it's amazing. I love it. You have some real skill, and I hope you continue putting time in developing this passion of yours. Do you honestly think so, or are you just being polite? Seriously, it's great. Are you dumb or a liar? Yeah, I am kind of sick. No shit, I didn't draw this. I stole it from Hillbilly. No! No, he's not on the island. He lost his spot to Trickster. My sketches are actually good. You really will get to see one soon, too, so long as things go well. Dwight can come back. Oh man, I feel like that went poorly. Dwight and Claudette are back at the cave entrance. We swear this time we're going to tell you the truth. Honestly, please believe us. It's time to meet everyone for dinner. It's fine. I'm so hungry I could eat another horse. Another? Another? Like, you've eaten one before? Or you've eaten a horse today? Yes. Yes to which one? Exactly. Don't bother. You need to keep on schedule. Hey, Dumb and Dumber, I have a question for you too. So much for the schedule. Yes, sir? Either you want children? We can't answer that. How can we even think about becoming parents when all we want is our freedom? Whether it be the freedom to leave this island or the freedom to die and stay dead. I'll take that as a no on children. Good for both of you. You just earned yourself a quick death next time, unless I forget I said this. Please don't. Don't what? Forget? Forget what? This is a nightmare. Now let's eat. It was a trap. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over you. I actually did love it though. That's the thing that sucks, because I actually loved it. What a fun day you've been having. You can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Thanks, Niblodians. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we can cram all of them on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're all sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone's being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Race seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks out. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. Just a typo there. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, you know, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway. So I say we do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo's gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg, though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just stand there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Fine, I will recap my day honestly. We've spent a lot of time at a stop. Right now. Right now. There will be no recapping of any kind. And Meg, we'll talk later. No, I chose badly. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Oh, it's a little thing reference. Pony appetite. Don't you mean bone? Instead of like bony appetite or bone apple teeth? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back and clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. I also will finish my dinner. What would you like to say to the servants? I have to say something mean. So that Trapper likes me. Is there anything else we can do for you? Anything at all? Anything? A manners book, perhaps? It's fine. We're used to this kind of shabby treatment here on Jerk Island. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big's gonna happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Aww. If they did one that included the third-party killers, like Pyramid Head? Pyramid Head? I would be... Ah! Okay. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to pick their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? It doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh my god, they're all on screen again. Oh cool, now everyone's looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades? Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points to his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. The Huntress is so nice. That's my favorite thing about her. She's so nice. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Meg was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm gonna tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what kind of story do you want to tell? An action story. Here's an action-packed yarn for you lot. The time I got into a bar fight. The group is interested. They lean in. I'm all ears, and I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat. You crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap off of the nearest rock before starting. I'm at the local watering hole, powering up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay is good. Steely Dan blasts from the jukebox. The bartender's tip jar is filled to the brim. I pound the final pint and smash the glass on the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer me. I am their god. Suddenly, I hear the telltale revving of engines outside. Motorcycles. The saloon doors swing open. Wait, it's a saloon now? And in walks my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of North Toledo. He sounds sexy. Thought I smelled something acrid from Akron when I hopped off the hog, Slim says with a sneer. I get up from my stool, the gal behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving me up for the inevitable fight. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What are the fine people of Elm Street gonna do without someone to sell them someone's secondhand cufflinks, though? Cufflinks tonight, I taunt him. He strokes his oily beard. This story has a lot of specific geographic references in it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like that? Slim yells. That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't even remember. Something about me cutting you off in traffic, but it was a misunderstanding, Slim yells. Well then, let's hug it out, I say. Tears starting to well in my eyes. And we made up. What about the bar fight? Oh yeah, we got in a real blowout fight later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off, but it was just an argument about whether or not you should say pop or soda. Come on. I gave up headlining at Coachella for this? Spirit laughs hysterically, probably laughing at you, but it's a laugh you're ready to accept. That sure was a kind of story, technically. Okay, it was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Trapper! Trapper surprises everyone by immediately stepping up and unironically taking in orders posture. There was a young man who loved his young wife and the child they had, gave the lovebirds a happy life, but one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother didn't return. The boy only had him. Some said the currents took her away, yet others said different, pointed the husband's way. Is this like a song or something? For the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart, and he had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they'd say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Luckily for him, hers drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered, though of a crime so great, for no one ever accused him, lest they meet the same fate. It's like a poem. That was different. How do you react to his performance? I will applaud. Hurrah, you stand and clap loudly. Trickster takes out an air horn and blasts it. Quiet! Trapper's disgusted by your displays of joy. Poetry is meant to be perceived internally, not enjoyed. Man, I can't win with this dude. Anyone else exhausted trying to keep up with what makes killers happy? Yes, me! How was story time? Ooh, there was a bunch of lint in my pocket. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel's almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Meg, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why do you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please. Enough talk of burns, things that are lit, or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace that's more secluded Meg's after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. God, I really want to romance her. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. That's because I choose to move more slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or is it just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite. Also, how dare you? You're supposed to be turned on by me. It seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, oh shit! I didn't read that line, I hit my spacebar on accident. You heard him, who will it be? Who we hook up with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Trapper. I'm glad you finally decided to take this seriously and make an effort. What? I've been making an effort the whole time. Don't disappoint me. Or do, my fish haven't eaten in days. Oh, is that why you didn't want me to go to the water? They're piranhas? You arrive at the pool and find that no one else is in it. The two of you seem to really have it all to yourselves. Why is the water in this pool always a little warm? Trapper laughs. I have no idea. Now, do you know why I chose this spot for us? You're testing me to see if I'll pretend to be happy while sitting in a pool used by cretins. Why would I do that to you? I'm not looking at you guys, I swear. I'm just eating my food. Yeah, you're right. No, seriously, I've been trying to find a reason to kill you for 2 days. You keep just managing to avoid your own annihilation and having to start this whole really ridiculous thing over. Great job steering clear of that fate so far. Actually, I brought you to this pool for 2 reasons. The first is to ask you something important. Would you like to spend an unforgettable night with me? Yes, obviously. Ooh. Maybe, maybe not. What? Oh no! Am I gonna die? Aww. Oh no! I died because I was dumb. Oh, sweet. I can replay the scene. I'll get back to where I was. All right, I lived. And my first death. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I'll click slower. I'll read still. I'm sorry, I'm just chewing. Basically, I asked him why I couldn't spend an incredible night with him or whatever. and he called me dumb and he drowned me. So then I just said, I understood, and he was like, cool. And we just like went our separate ways, and now we're at the volleyball court. So I lived. Now we're at the volleyball court, and it says like, oh, can you believe it's only been a day? Okay, good thing you've used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Meg chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Wraith, why don't you go first? You look like you'd hate that. Stop talking. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I prefer to just tell Meg privately. I don't really know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Meg? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we will have to find my bell. Tomorrow we have to find my bell so you can disappear, and then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, the kind of thing we will really bond, and maybe finally get off this island, and maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious. I like it. Hit us, spirit. Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what these guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang out with Spirit. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Meg, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. And also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these soon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You sit and read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Ugh, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean, that's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. Who's he gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying, love that, and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? I've got to eliminate the Wraith. He said he doesn't have his bell, so he can't be invincible. I do think Huntress and Spirit would kill me, so I'm gonna eliminate. And also I think they went in order from like least liking me to most liking me in their like date things. So Wraith was first, so I think he likes me the least. So I'm gonna do Wraith. Look, I'm here and I'm horny. I'm not really getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy Poo. Please don't take this personally. It's just my opinion of you and who you are and what you're about deep down as a person and how I don't like it. Like, give me something, you know? A kiss, a wink, hold my hand. Finish telling me about this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Wraith Rice is taller than you've ever seen him and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope in humanity hadn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You're just like the rest of them. There's no hope of goodness here. You know what? I've heard this fuckboy reasoning before. I'm glad I eliminated him. The only thing I can do is try to escape or burn everything and everyone to the ground. He leaves. Pretty badass exit. I wasn't expecting that. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go and get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Meg when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with a trickster body pillow. Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested and Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Meg. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. I do think the body pillows are already in the behavior store. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but before you go, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know, these two schedule. Yeah, they have like a Hooked on You collection in their store. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? Didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how do you know? Wild guess. It's the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I know I said some things when Meg kicked me to the curb, and I just want to say I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Not what I said, though. I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. I'm not sure what's happening. My only goals in life are to hurt people and then kill them. But for some reason, I don't want to do either to Meg. Yet. This feels like witchcraft. Is it? Is it witchcraft? It's probably witchcraft. At least there's still plenty of time for things to change. Lots of ways for Meg to piss me off tomorrow. Still plenty of time. Gonna stay up tonight sharpening my cleaver just in case. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, low school marketing vibes. Old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. Definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, gross, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killer's hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't you say it. That's cute. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. That is such a cute little thing. Come on. Whatever, I don't care. I'm the trickster. See you around, Meg. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yeah, seriously, they don't pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No. No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does this even mean? No, not you two. This was meant to be a confessional for literally every character in the game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How was that? But you know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Wraith get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've ever felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Oh, look. Let's get... Oh, okay. Let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a really weird way to end. Oh, well, what are you going to do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a doozy. I got an achievement that said 2 days in paradise, so that's cool. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right, you didn't go on that Huntress date. Oh, you really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk over for your big moment, a little birdie told us that someone in particular has an extra strong crush on you. And another little birdie reminded us that you've been kind of a dick since you got here, and we reserve the right to withhold that information, even if it leads to you making a terrible decision that gets you murdered. So, are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad. We're on a schedule. I love this game. It's so cute. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Meg, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. What? The thing where the suitor gets a flower is a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, these are nice. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of those for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry, you've got other things to think about right now. Meg, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend a day with you today? Trapper! You step past all the much kinder and more thoughtful characters, and for reasons I suppose I may never understand, approach Trapper. Trapper, you've snared my heart. Trapper lets out an audible groan. There's no one here who I'd rather spend the day with than you. I can't say I blame you. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to you, to this island, maybe the world. I'm gonna show you a day you'll never forget, and likely never recover from either. With charm like that, how could anyone resist? walk to Trapper's cave with him. There's nothing I value more than loyalty. It's a rare quality in a person, maybe the rarest, but you are truly a loyal person. To reward your loyalty, I'm going to tell you something I wouldn't tell anyone else. If I offer you the chance to hurt somebody today, be careful who you agree to hurt and who you don't. Everything depends on that. Also, I'm going to spare you the indignity of playing a stupid game, talking about our feelings, or accidentally getting yourself killed. Loyalty deserves that much. We've already had a chance to get to know one another a little bit, but I think we have some work left to do today. So I'm going to ask you an important question, then I'm going to let you ask me one. What is it you desire most from this island? Love, power, or escape? I feel like I'm going to say love. I feel like he would respect power, but it is a dating sim. I want to find my soulmate. Noted. Okay, now you can ask me one thing. What do you want to know? What he wants in a partner, if he's hooked up with any of the other killers, or to learn about his family. What he wants in a partner. What are you looking for from a significant other? A partner in crime, and maybe a business partner as well, which will also include a lot of crime. Excuse us, sir, but we've been sent here to remind you about the thing. You can't go to your special place until you handle it. You know, the thing that we've already spoken about? Aw, shit, the thing. Yeah, alright, I'll do the thing. Look, Meg, I got into a little bit of trouble. Apparently spending time with me isn't fun. As though any of this is supposed to be fun. You're on Murderer's Island! Why would that be fun? Why would that be fun? But for reasons I can't begin to comprehend, apparently the other killers let their dates actually have some kind of juvenile wheel-spinning playtime. So I'm supposed to do the same today. If you ask me, it's total bullshit from a power-hungry boss who can't get out of his own way. But there's nothing I can do. So you're gonna play a little game. Around this island, there's some hidden bear traps. A lot of hidden bear traps, actually. Some would say too many bear traps. Those some are wrong. Your job is simple. Spot them, run around, sing a song, skip, or dance, or whatever. I don't care what other dumb stuff you add to this. Just make sure you catch every trap. Got it? Good. Spot that trap. Okay. Oh, gosh. Perfect. Oh my god, I fucking nailed that. So considered perfect, I'll take it. Oh! I fucking nailed that! Oh god, it gets faster. Still got it. Not bad. Whoop-de-doo, you did it. Was it perfect? No. Was I expecting it to be? If I'm being honest, no. If I wanted perfection, I'd have done it myself. Now, can we go to my special place? Yes, and remember to have a really good time in there. Seems unlikely, but sure. I feel like we picked the most pessimistic one. You enter Trapper's secret cave. The water shimmers, casting long shadows along the walls. Don't forget about the water. I'm now going to take you somewhere I've only taken one other person. This is the most intimate thing I can think to do with another person that involves wearing clothes. Well, with clothes, but without murder. I hope you appreciate the trust I'm putting in you now. Trapper walks over to a barricaded section of the cave wall and starts ripping off secured boards like they're popsicle sticks. It's pretty hot, right? It's okay to admit it's hot. He's a rich, sentient piece of marble. Soak it in like blood on a carpet. This tunnel is very important to me and my family. Would you like to see it now? Yes. This is the most exciting moment of my life. Calm down. Me, the Trapper, is inviting you to a dark, sinister tunnel. You should be a little less eager. Don't be stupid. Stupid is a really big turnoff. But it doesn't matter. We're going in anyway. I just have a lower opinion of you now. Damn it! You prepare to enter the special, mysterious tunnel. The secrets it must hold. The excitement is almost too much. I forgot. I have to be not excited and not stupid. What the hell? This is it? It's just an old mining cave. It's dirty. It's smelly. The rats, Pobo, are the size of wombats. Spending a single minute here is 5 minutes too long. And Trapper obviously could not be more proud of it. I don't even know how he could I didn't even know he could smile like that. This is where I feel most comfortable, and I'm finally willing to truly get real with you inside these walls. Will you do the same with me? Will you share something real? Maybe something about yourself that you don't like to tell others. I'll do the same after. Take my advice. Share something with him. So what do you want to share with me? True romantic heartbreak, meaningless elementary school problems, your darkest secret. Oh, it's gotta be between true romantic heartbreak and your darkest secret. I'm worried my darkest secret is stupid to share with him, like it'll be stupid. And he doesn't want me to be stupid. Okay, darkest, let's go. My darkest secret is I know everything about you, Evan. Ah, everything! I know what turns you on. I know why you love this mining cave. I know what you did to the people you cared about, and I know what you do to those people who fall into your traps. And all of it turns me on. All of it. Also, one time I accidentally set my neighbor's treehouse on fire. The damage was extensive. Damn, and I thought I was weird. Maybe you should wear this mask. Better yet, don't wear anything at all. The patience is the best way to trap your prey. Besides, I owe you a dark secret too. My darkest secret is that I'd give it all up. The money, the power, even my physique, if I could go back in time and follow my heart. Once, a long time ago, I wanted nothing more than to be an artist, but my father refused. He was a harsh man who loved no one, only control. He did make me the man I am today, though, so it was worth it, don't you think? Tell him his father sounds awful. Tell him there's still time to follow his dreams. Tell him his father raised him right. I could say there's still time to follow your dreams. I'm a little worried about if I say his father was terrible, then he'll, like, have that, like, Stockholm Syndrome response. I feel like time to follow your dreams is a good one. What do you guys think? Middle. It's the safest. Dreams. Okay. Why can't you be an artist right now? You're never too old to try something new. No, it's too late. You'll see. The thing is, you can't become the most important person in my life without meeting the person who holds that position now. That's right. I brought you here to meet him, Meg. Meet him, Meg. This is my father. Good grief. He's an amazing adult man clinging to life by the thinnest of threads. This is the man, the myth, the legend behind the Macmillan fortune. What do you think of him? Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with him? It's so nice to meet you, sir. Or is he okay? What do we do? Flora's Factory, thank you so much for 18 months. What the fuck do I say? I don't want to say it's so nice to meet you. I think that one is the worst one. Is he okay? We like this one? Is he gonna ask me to kill his dad with him? Is that who he was saying earlier? He was gonna ask me to kill someone with him? I'm doing it. Are you okay, sir? Oh, I didn't call him sir. I don't know. Do I look okay to you, idiot? Help me, damn it. I've been trapped here for so very long. Right? I've been here for a long time. Or has it been forever? My dad isn't as strong as he once was, physically or mentally. I keep him here for his own protection. It's for his own good. You believe me, right? Oh, I don't want to be dumb. I'm worried about being dumb. I'm just gonna say I believe him. Of course I believe you. You're an honest person. Oh, that was dumb. No, not always. But the truth is, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know why I keep him here. It does keep him safe, but I'm not exactly feeding him or taking care of him. I love my father, truly. He made me who I am, taught me how to be strong and ruthless in a world that only rewards power. There's only one thing I feel more strongly than my love for him, and that is my hate for him. And I hate him exactly because he made me who I am. That's why I keep him hidden away from his many enemies who have long waited to exact revenge on him. But that's also why I keep him like this, tortured and living in darkness. He's both a testament to my power and a living corpse who refuses to die on his own and free me of his grip. He's still alive for now, though, so I want to hear what he thinks of you. I need to see if he finds you worthy of the Macmillan name and legacy. His mind is fractured, but he retains enough of it to judge people. This is your final test. Are you ready? Wait, don't answer that. You have no choice. Actually, you know what? That's not fair. And considering what you're about to do is really difficult, I want it to be fair. So before my father asks you some questions, I'm going to let you ask him some questions. You should really have an idea of who he is before I put your life in his hands. I mean, our relationship in his hands. Screw it. You must realize by now your life has been in danger every second you've been with me. If you haven't, well, shit, you're not very smart. Anyway, go ahead. You get 3 questions though, so make them count. What do you want to ask him first? What's your name or where are you from? He already told me his name, didn't he? How about where are you from? Where were you born? Where did you grow up? I wouldn't spit on you, let alone answer that. Next question. How about, do you have a personal creed you live by? Do you have a personal code you live by? You're nothing! Okay, so I'm just not gonna get anything. What can I do to impress you? You sound like a maggot! No more questions from you. Well, that was fun to watch. On this island, we call that the full Father Macmillan experience. I hope that was as illuminating for you as it was meant to be. It was necessary though, trust me. Still, I would like to apologize. Usually my father is much meaner. He must be going soft. Maybe he's saving his best, most honest self for his questions. Hey Dad, it's your turn. You can ask Meg anything you want. Now Meg, answer right and we can take things to the next level. Answer wrong and, well, just answer right. Go ahead, Father. Would you ever let someone stand in the way of what you want? Never. Never. Good answer. Yeah. What do you truly want from my son? A partner in crime. I gotta say it because that's what he said he wanted. The same thing he wants. A partner in crime. Do you mean that literally or metaphorically? Literally. Good answer. Would you ever hurt my son? Physically or emotionally? Answer the damn question. Would you ever hurt my son? Should I say no? I'm worried if I say no, then like it'll be bad. Say yes. If I had to protect myself, then yes, I would harm your son. Good answer. There's no way you could defend yourself from him, but good answer nonetheless. All right. Now, the final most important question. Do you want to hear embarrassing stories about my son as a baby? Before you can say yes, Trapper goes into a rage. No! Damn you, Father. Turning me into a monster wasn't bad enough. You have to embarrass me too? Oh, back into the darkness you go. No, I don't like the dark. It's cold and the rats have started to unionize. Yes, go Pavo. I have a giant surprise for you when I get back. Huge. Now that he's gone, what do you want to do while you wait? I will stand perfectly still. Again, I don't give a shit. Staying perfectly still, eh? Smart. You obviously won't fall for any traps this late in the game. I mean, date. Trapper returns, but he stands in the shadows so you can't really see him. I hope you're ready for your gargantuan surprise. Definitely the smallest Speedo he can possibly pull off without us getting an adults-only rating. If there are not men on the internet who are who are getting on this to cosplay this, like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. I can't even talk about it on Twitch, but someone should be doing this for sure. That would be an amazing skin for the game. Then again, if you're not really an adult, if you're really not an adult, what are you doing playing this game? Oh, look at his lips! Look at what they did to his lips! I am dying! You should probably say something. What do you want to say? Oh, finally, let's do this. Obviously. They're ooh lips for sure. Finally. Why do you think I put up with 3 days of tedious bullshit for this moment? It's go time! Trapper turns out all the lamps. Unfortunately for you, legally, we are not allowed to describe the noises that are being produced in this cave over a period of time that can best be explained as uncomfortably long. And we definitely can't show any of it. People would go blind, voluntarily. Knocked boots so hard we woke up an entirely different part of my private cave system. Yeah, that was good. Obviously, it was great for you, right? What if I said meh? Why is he crying? Oh yeah, the best. Hell yeah. Trapper, Meg, the time has come. Return to the beach. You have no idea how close I came to killing you both. You're lucky I'm in a very good mood. Damn, this is it. Welcome back to where it all started. It's time to find out how the Trapper really feels about you. Uh-oh. The fact that he's back in his normal bathing suit doesn't seem like a good sign. Also, when the hell did he have time to put it back on? Didn't you walk here with him? Jeez, we really must be at the end. Oh shit, he looks nonplussed? Isn't that how you say that? Nonplussed? That's one of those words I've read a bunch, but I've never heard in conversation. Look, I'll be honest. I've been trying to kill you for 3 days. I set up countless traps, both literal and metaphorical, looking for a reason to or a way to make you end up as just a dismembered head that someone accidentally digs up on a beach. Hey, that creepy face in the beginning makes a little more sense now, at least. But you avoided all of them. Kudos. Sincerely. It wasn't easy. You're pretty smart. Well, minus the part where we would have had a much easier time, where you would have had a much easier time with literally anyone else. Seriously, those 3 maggots are having way more fun on this island. I promise that's what everyone will be saying on the message boards. Also, I can't believe you agreed to bone without actually knowing if I liked you. Haven't you ever seen the final few episodes of basically any dating competition show? Not that I watch dating competition shows. Anyway, the bad news is that I'm just not that into you that way. No! No! But I fucked this man! The good news is that I have no desire to kill you, which is amazing! Not just for you, but for me. I rarely feel this way. That's why I think we'd be better off as friends! I haven't had a friend in a very long time though, and my last friends betrayed me. That's why I hate friends. So technically I hate you too, even if I don't hate you enough to kill you. I know, it's weird. But shit, look around you. What else did you expect? This whole thing puts me in an awkward spot. I technically hate you, but not really. And definitely not enough to kill you. I guess there's only one thing left to do with you. The same thing I do with everyone I don't want to kill. That means you get to live forever in the tunnel with my dad. Hold up, your dad? That tortured old man you kept in prison? I don't want to. It's not so bad. No, wait, that's not true. It's awful. This whole thing seems sort of unfair, doesn't it? And maybe anticlimactic? Well, it doesn't matter. I've made my decision and there's nothing you can do about it. My advice is to just try and make the best of it. Developing a taste for rat meat will go a long way toward doing so. Okay, enjoy the darkness of my piece of shit father. Oh, hey, please, be cool if I bring any other dates over. Tough break, Meg. You really did get close to everything. Now you can spend the rest of eternity getting close to Trapper's dad. He bites worse than the rats. That's not fair, but it's true. I do. But maybe with an infinite amount of time, you'll learn to like each other. We won't. At the very least, that should be long enough to find out what really happened to his wife. Don't you dare speak of her. Meanwhile, I'm heading to the other island with the much more more famous killers. I'd tell you how to get there, but you know, you live in a tunnel now. But thanks for playing, and sorry for everything, especially your life choices. Oh my god, look how cute this is. This art is so cute. And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost, whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far. You should probably know that you'll have to play again to find out more. Oh, the ocean is the entity. Goodbye, Meg. See you again later, and again, and again, and again. Forever. Oh, man. 1 down is the achievement I just got. That was so fun. I fucking loved it. But yeah, is there another ending with the Trapper? Like, is there a way to get like a he doesn't friend zone you Trapper? Oh, there's a friends ending and a romance ending with all the killers. Damn. There's 3 endings for every killer: true love, friend zone, and death. Shit. I have to get true love with the Trapper. You know what though? I think I'm going to... You got friend zoned by Wraith? Okay. I didn't get everything perfect. There were a couple times where he said he didn't like my answer. I think what I'm gonna do is romance the other killers first. Then I'll try and get like the true love ending. I think it's more interesting that way. But oh my god. We got to see the trapper in a thong. That was the coolest. That was the best part of the game.